Geoeconomics is using economic tools towards geopolitical ends. We've seen this practice being increasingly put forward by the great powers, namely China, the United States, and now increasingly the European Union is embarking on geoeconomics as well. It's all about redirecting and assisting capital towards investments that are in sectors that are deemed strategic. It also tries to promote trade towards certain countries or with certain companies, while at the same time disincentivizing trade or commercial relations with certain other countries. A major example of this has been the usage of export controls, for example, by the United States. The United States have imposed a series of very stringent export controls on semiconductor technologies with regards to its exports towards China. It also built an alliance on that to restrict China from importing machinery that is mainly being used for the manufacturing of advanced semiconductors. This informal alliance includes the Netherlands as well as Japan. So the United States, Japan, and the Netherlands are part of this grouping of countries who are imposing certain export controls on advanced semiconductor manufacturing machinery. As our economies digitize and the semiconductors have become really the building blocks of our technologies that we use on a daily basis, like for example, smartphones or computers. This technology has become of an increasing strategic importance towards our development, economic development, and technological development. This dynamic is creating a high demand for the product, which incentivizes massive technological progress, which we've witnessed over the past decades. But also, we've come at a point where states are trying to weaponize their point in the supply chain. And as it is complex to build such semiconductor chips, all of the companies that are active within the supply chain have become massively specialized into doing this one single thing within the supply chain of semiconductor chips. And this specialization, this high degree of specialization among companies and a global ecosystem has created a very strong geographic concentration as well. For example, we've seen in the United States that there has been a strong specialization on chip design, whereas, for example, most of the advanced semiconductor chips are being produced in Taiwan by one single company, TSMC. So they are manufacturing the semiconductor chips based on the technological design being developed by American companies mainly. And then they are exported, for example, towards China, where they are building smartphones or laptops or washing machines or electric vehicles and the likes. And these are being exported towards the rest of the world. So most of the semiconductors that are actually imported by the European Union are already manufactured goods. So the European Union wants to become more autonomous from the rest of the world when it comes to its semiconductor supply chain. But it also, at the same time, wants to be at the forefront of the next generation of semiconductor chips.